special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He hands it off from the gun. He's found some room at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Big throw complete to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down after the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking for some space. It's Chen. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
back to pass. It's Smith. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Past the 20. At the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Irish.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Completion. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's Smith. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Boom. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Toss play, running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinators reevaluate. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You've got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up at first and goal at the 10. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a fumble. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here There, the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Smith. Contact as he threw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
With the catch, it's Chin. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a man. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. It's an out route, the catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Moves out of the pocket. Caught on the shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Dropping back. It's Smith. Escaping the pressure. Moving right. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Second down, we're going to throw it. A screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Tigers! That's how you finish a play.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking downfield, it's Smith. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense backed up in the final seconds before halftime. Let's see if they can make something crazy happen here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second down. To throw, it's Smith. The pocket breaking down. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They keep him guessing with a run.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they come roaring back now.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Looking to scramble. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. You can't stop him. Touchdown, LSU. They battled all the way back to take the lead. But we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. 1st down here for this offense. The back's got it. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass this time. Short completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Take it down, but not before it makes the 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Touchdown, Irish. And that will give them the lead now. This passing game is on fire. conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made by the tight end. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
He escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to pass here on second down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On third and go, he's going to try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Well, Chris, it's crunch time here. That third down did not work out. It sets up a big-time fourth down late in the game. What will be the call here to get the ball into the end zone?
Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted in the end zone. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, what a job by this defense. 4th and goal near your own goal line. The defense steps up and makes a play and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Makes the catch in space. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.